Bacon. What man doesn't love bacon? Well, we all know a few, but we're not going to talk about them today. But today, what we are going to talk about is, do these microwave bacon cookers actually work? I bought one of these microwave bacon cookers just to see if they actually do work. I'm really keen to find out, so let's put it to the test. Alright, so it comes with all these instructions on how to cook bacon, and it's actually pretty easy. So let's give it a go. So for starters, we need to take the lid off, and you'll notice that it's got all these like grills in it, and that's apparently to let the bacon fat drain away. I'm not too sure if I want that to happen, but it also says use the middle rasher bacon best, but you know what, this is the bacon that we sell in Australia, so I'm going to use this to see if it actually does work. Well, it only fits one bit for starters. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's a bad thing, isn't it? Because I wanted to cook 100 pieces of bacon. Although, in the instruction manual, it does say that the bacon can be overlapped. So, tell you what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to add 4 bits of bacon to this. Get the old scissors out. And let's just hope this works. I don't really want to overlap that rind though, but it says I can, so I will. So let's put the microwave cover on, make sure it's the right way, and it does fit properly. It doesn't click into place, so well, we just got to hope for the best, don't we? Alrighty, okay, let's hope this works. Now it does say if you want soft bacon, cook it for 3 minutes. Or if you want it crispy, cook it for 4 minutes, stopping every 1 minute to check. Yeah, well, I'll do what you say, because that's what you're telling me to do. So, let's whack it in. Start off, 1 minute. See how it goes. Fingers crossed this is the best bacon that's ever been produced. God, I hope so, because I'll be having it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, by the pool. I'll be living on it. Let's hope I get to. Alright, well that's 1 minute up. Says I should check. Okay, so, oh, well there's the 1 minute mark. It's looking raw. Well, of course it is, because it's got to cook for 3 to 4 minutes. So let's put it in for 1 more minute. Come back and check it. Right. Come on, minute. It's going to be the slowest minute in the world. Alright, well that's the 2 minute mark. Let's check it out. Well, it's slowly getting there, and have a look at the bottom of the tray there. There's like liquid fat filling. Oh God, that's hot! Oh boy! Well, that was the 2 minute mark. Let's go for 3 minutes. This apparently will be the soft bacon. Right, well, let's take a look at what the soft bacon looks like. Okay. Tell you what, with all that bacon fat oozing out, I should save that in a jar and maybe like pour it over lettuce or something. Yeah. Bacon lettuce. Alright, well that's the 3 minute mark. So this is the 3 minute soft cooked bacon. Right. Now, it was really hot last time, but this one does come with side handles. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these out and then go for the crispy one later. Alright, well that does look like a nice, oh yeah, caramba. But it does look like a fairly well soft cooked bacon. If I can just pull that off. So what I'll do is I'll take one of those out. That's your 3 minute bacon. Put that aside. But here's the rest of the bacon. Have a look at all that bacon fat in there. Oh yeah. Sure, we can use that for a recipe. But this is going in because I want it crispy. So we'll stick it in for 1 more minute. And see how that turns out. I love bacon! Let's hope it works. This could change my life forever. So why would you want to use a microwave bacon cooker? Well, a lot of students out there don't have access to a stove. This makes it nice and convenient. It saves in cleanup as well. You haven't got bacon fat splattering around everywhere and clogging up your air conditioner. There's quite a few good advantages to it. And as you can see, there's the bacon fat in the bottom of the tray as well. You can save it in a jar and mix it in with your shots, or who knows what you're going to do with it. But it does seem to really drain the fat away as well. So it's healthy bacon. Who am I kidding? Right, well, this is the 4-minute bacon. It tells me it should be crispy. I'm starting to doubt that though. Are you doubting it? I know I am. Right, this lid is pretty hot, so you might need something to lift it off. But here's the 4-minute crispy bacon. Well, tell you what, it's not too bad. It's hot as anything, but it still looks alright. So I'll put this one bit here to the side, but that's still not crispy enough for my liking. So let's put this back in for another minute. See how crispy it does get. Crispy up. Alright, well, this is 5 minutes. It didn't tell me to cook it for 5 minutes, but I did. So, let's see how 5 minutes turns out. Well, I tell you what, that looks actually not too bad. Where's a fork? I'm sick of burning myself, but that's the 5 minutes. That looks pretty well cooked to me. Well, it should be. It's been in the microwave for 5 minutes. So there we go. We got the 3 minutes, the 4 minutes, and the 5 minutes. I'm sure you could probably even go a little bit longer than that as well. But have a look at all the fat that drained out. I'm sure we could use it for something practical, like poaching your eggs in. Oh, imagine that! Oh, mate! But this bacon juice looks good. And there's like a skin on top here. Oh, that looks, well, looks interesting, but I really want to try it. Oh, oh, it's like creamy bacon. It was and is so good. But how about we try some of this bacon? Okay, so here's a 3-minute one. It's nicely cooled down now. A little bit raw, even for my standards. The outer rind here isn't crispy at all, but it's still cooked well enough. God, I love bacon. Well, here's the 4-minute one. The rind is crisped up a little bit more, and it's looking not too bad at all. That's pretty good. But here's the 5-minute one, which it didn't tell me to do, but I thought I would. You can see that it's still not like fully crispy on the ends, like on the rind, but it is much better cooked, isn't it? Oh. There's a little bit of crunch there. There's a whole lot of flavour. It's still greasy. It's not as good as a pan-fried one. You won't get that same crispiness or that same, you know, the bacon's like frying in its own fat because it's strained most of the fat away. If you don't have a frying pan and you don't have access to a stove or anything, mate, I would definitely recommend one of these bacon cookers. It's cooked it well enough. It's got all the flavours there. It's still nice and greasy, and the juice that's left over, oh boy, there's so much you could do with that. Anyway, the bacon cooker, it does work, it does taste good, so if you were thinking about getting one, sure, I'd highly recommend it. Make sure you pick it up on half price though. Don't pay full price. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I think I need to stick this back in the microwave and cook those ones a little bit longer. Catch you.